Hi, I'm Christina Buck, and I will be reading The Selfish Giant, an adaptation of Oscar Wilde's The Selfish Giant, originally published in 1888. This is from the book, A Book of First Fairy Tales, and these fairy tales have been retold by Mary Hoffman. It is very age appropriate for young children. I have a 16-month-old, and I've read several of the stories in this book to him and have been able to hold his attention. So I felt that it was age appropriate and just a good length for young children. Also, when selecting this story, I thought that it would be a really great way to use several of the McDonald techniques. So that included vocal dynamics and mood changes. And so I thought that by having a story that allowed me to express different emotions and different dynamics, that it would be a really great way to work with a young audience but still incorporate some really important storytelling techniques. So without further ado, I give you The Selfish Giant, the retold version by Mary Hoffman. There once was a selfish giant who wasn't nice at all. He went to visit his friend and didn't come back for 7 years. While he was gone, children came and played in his yard. The children were happy and forgot all about him. One day the giant returned. "What are you doing?" he bellowed. The children ran away. The giant decided to put up a tall wall and put a notice warning the children to keep out. At first he was pleased. Then he noticed that no birds came and sang in his yard anymore. Worst of all, it was always winter. The giant became sad. Then one morning the song of a bird awoke the giant. He looked out and saw that the children had returned. They had crept through a small hole in the wall, and soon the yard was full of birds and flowers. The giant tore down the wall and promised never to be selfish again.